Welcome back. Now what we need to do is that we need to test the payment and also the thank you page. So I'm going to head on over first to the project to show you something very important you need to add before testing. So you need to open up the thank you page, and above the section you need to close the div. You need to say here div, and if you are wondering what this is, this div belongs to a code in the header, and we need to add this because in different pages the closing tag exists at the after the section, but in other pages the closing tag above the section. So the thank you page, the closing tag must be here. Therefore, we need to add it here. So make sure that you close the tag here. Make sure that you add this closing tag of the div here, and then click on File and then Save. And now let's test. So I'm going to head on over to the browser, and now in the browser let me test. Let me first refresh, and let me test the process from the beginning. So I'm going to add a couple of meals to the cart. I'm going to add this meal, and then I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to add another meal, for example this meal, and let me here test with multiple meals. So let me add this meal. So I have now 2 meals in the cart. Let me now click on checkout, and remember the amount is 79.98. So let me fill out this form. Let me type a phone number and city and address. Let me click on checkout. Let's see what's going to happen. So as you can see here, we have PayPal's button and we have the amount that we should pay. So again, remember the amount is 79.98. Let me click on PayPal's button, and I'm already logged in. If you are not logged in, you need to get the email and the password from your PayPal's Sandbox account, your PayPal's account, as I have shown you earlier. Now remember the amount is 79.98, so that's correct. So make sure that the amount is correct. Now let me here click on Pay Now and check what's going to happen. So I'm going to click on Pay Now, and as you can see, it took me to the thank you page, and now it's displaying also the order ID, which is unique to every order. Any user makes an order ID will be issued by the database, and this order is unique because in case something happens, or in case the user wants to know anything about the order, they should provide you with the order ID. So here it says order ID is 54, and here it says please keep order ID in safe place for future reference. Now payment has been made successfully, and PayPal has sent the money from the customer's account to our account. But let's check our database. So let me check the database. Now in the database, let me open the database. Let me check the order first. I'm going to open the orders table, and in the orders table, first of all, here I have so many orders, so I'm going to here display all orders, and I'm going to here go to the last order. The last order is 54, and that's correct here, 54. The name, the email, everything is correct. The amount is 79.98, and that's correct. That's correct. Let's check the order details. So to check the order details, you need to open the order items. Let me open the order items. And in the order items, we also need to display everything. Let me go to the last order, which is order number 54. Order number 54 has 2 meals. This one, mushroom burger with cheese and burger with 2 cheeses. So it's correct. The amount is 79.39 plus 39. That's almost 79. It's 79 actually. So now it stored the details about the order, and that's correct. Finally, we need to check the payments table. So let me open the payments table and check order number 54. Again, order number 54 here, order number 54, and here order number 54. So here, as you can see, order number 54, the transaction ID, this transaction ID is given by PayPal. So this transaction ID, you aren't responsible for creating this transaction ID. PayPal is responsible for generating this for future reference. So for example, if something happens and if you want to know information, or if there is a problem, you can contact PayPal with this transaction ID, and it's being stored in our database, and also the date is being stored in the data, it has been stored in the database in the payments table. So now all information has been stored in the database, and you have full control over the database, and you will know who bought from you and at what time and on which day, and the order ID. Everything has been stored in the database, and you can from this point you can start delivering the meals to your customers. As soon as you find a payment, you will know in the orders table, you will know the order ID, you will know the name of the person who bought from you, and you will know their address, and you can start delivering the meal or meals to your customers.